Yep.
Okay, close the door and open it again.
How you doing? Good. 49th and Broadway, please.
49 and Broadway.
Well, I was just saying that, but actually, 30 Rockefeller Center, please. Yeah, maybe looking at the window. Actually, both those locations, because 49 and Broadway is one of those stories.
Do you want to do one of those in here?
Okay. When I worked for Lorne Michaels, I heard a story that showed his level of empathy with his friends and those around him. Penny Marshall, the late actress, and let me do it again.
Sure.
A story I heard when I worked for Lorne Michaels was the late actress and director Penny Marshall called Lorne Michaels one day and said, "I want to throw my mother out your window." And Lorne Michaels said, "Excuse me?" And she went on to explain that one of her mother's last wishes before she passed was she wanted to have her ashes spread over Broadway because she was a tap dance teacher in the Bronx in a basement in her building. Lorne said, "No problem." So Penny Marshall came up with a spoon and a Ziploc bag and her daughter, and they took Lorne Michaels' office, they went in, and they sprinkled her ashes over Broadway. And a few years later, her father passed, and her and her siblings believed that her father would want to be with her mother. So they also sprinkled his ashes over Broadway. And Lorne Michaels once again said, "No problem." A leader needs to show a level of social awareness. Social awareness is how you empathize with people around you to understand what they need and to give it to them in a way that makes their lives better. I'm Jamie Mason Cohen, and this is Saturday Night Leaders.
That's great.
So ideally it was going to be that at the Brill Building, right? But the Brill Building, that could be anywhere in Broadway really.
Right.
For that, and yeah.